you're possessed. Just the way you act, you know? And he agreed. Like, yeah, I do feel like I have two horns coming out. I feel like I have the devil in me. And he, you know, it's like he was growing, like, demon. And his face got red.
Number 4. Caleb Hayward. This is 19-year-old Caleb Hayward, currently under investigation for a series of robberies. The interrogation has been progressing smoothly so far, but beneath the surface, something dark is brewing in Caleb's mind. On December 12, 2016, around 1 p.m. in Orlando, Florida, a man was returning home after purchasing cigarettes from a 7-Eleven. As he walked, he noticed a familiar face stop by for a brief exchange. Little did he know that the situation was about to take a terrifying turn. The other man pulled out a silver revolver and pointed directly at the victim's head. In that instant, the man realized he was being robbed at gunpoint. The assailant demanded everything he had, taking the man's phone and wallet. To make things worse, the robber shot the victim in the hip before fleeing the scene. The case quickly caught the attention of the police. Luckily, the victim was able to identify his assailant from a photo lineup. The gunman was Caleb Hayward, a 19-year-old with a known history of robberies. Just a week earlier, Caleb had broken into a home wielding the same silver revolver with the intention of murder. Caleb was soon arrested and brought in for interrogation.
Hello. Mr. Hayward. Hello. Wake up, man. Are you awake?
Let me grab another chair.
Yeah, grab one. How are you? You want some water? Caleb!
Yeah.
Wake up!
How you doing, my man? You doing all right?
Caleb,
Yes, sir.
are you awake, man? I brought you some water. Hey, we're gonna take the cuffs off you, okay?
You gonna be all right?
You're not gonna act silly, are you?
Yes, sir.
Alright, man.
That's what I'd like to hear.
Alright, Caleb, stand up for me.
Gotta stand up. Face the corner.
Dude, are you okay?
Yeah.
Little tired?
Are you drunk or high or what's going
No, I'm
on?
tired, man.
Okay.
You not on any drugs?
No.
Alright, man. Take a seat. Here we go. So listen, my name is Detective Crudo. I'm with the Orlando Police Department. This is a buddy of mine.
Detective Javier.
Hey, first name's Adam. What's your name?
Caleb.
Yo!
Yeah.
Drink some water.
You want some water?
Yeah.
You asked for some water. Are you gonna hold it or are you gonna spill it?
No,
Two hands.
There you
Caleb. Caleb, look at me.
yeah.
I need you to be awake for this, okay?
Yes, sir.
This is important while we're here.
Alright,
So wake up.
I'm listening.
Are you sure you're not high or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Today's date is December 13th, 2014. 2016. And the time is about 16:20 hours. We're in CID interview number 6. Alright? Caleb, wake up, man. Stay with me here. Do you have any idea why you're here?
No.
No. Okay, are you interested to know why you're here? Are you sure? So you gotta try to stay awake and talk to me.
Right from the start, Caleb pretended to be sleepy and uninterested. A classic move to slow things down or throw off the interrogation. But the officers weren't buying it. They've seen it all before and knew exactly what Caleb was trying to pull. They were more than ready to cut through his act and get to the real story.
What's going on?
Huh?
What's going on?
Well, that's what I'm trying to talk to you about, but if you keep falling asleep and nodding off,
Alright,
we're not going to have this conversation.
Attention, bro.
Okay. Look at me. I'm going to read you your rights. You ever had your rights read to you? You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand?
You gotta say yes or no.
Yes.
Anything you say may be used against you in court. Do you understand?
Yes.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer before and during questioning. Do you understand? Caleb, do you understand? Caleb.
Caleb, you want to talk or not?
I do.
Okay, so stay awake.
Okay,
Answer the man's
so what's
question so we
going
move
on?
along.
I'm reading you your rights.
Listen to the man so we understand.
Come on, listen.
Stop falling asleep.
Alright, come on.
Maybe I got time to play that game.
Bro, I need to go home, bro.
All right, well, listen to what we got to tell you. Then we'll move
We're
along.
going to start over. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand?
Got to say yes or no. You got to speak up so we know you understand.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Anything you say may be used against you in court. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer before and during questioning. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you have no idea why we're here at all. So tell me about how do you end up here today? Because you didn't drive down here. You were in handcuffs, right?
Because my mom did drop me off, but I stay over there. Because I thought they called on the two that they went down already got. I thought they called up, but I thought they called up.
You thought that they called?
Yeah, I just still like, man, I ain't got nothing on shit. I'm just explaining to them what happened with my little sister.
Okay. What's your history like? You ever been in trouble before? What kind of trouble you been in?
Burglaries.
What is it?
Burglaries.
Burglaries? Okay. Did you ever go to prison or what kind of, what are we talking?
Yeah, I did go for knocking out with prison robbery with firearm.
We're just, you gotta speak
I was in
clear.
prison for robbery with a firearm.
You were a principal?
I went to prison for robbery with a firearm.
Robbery with a firearm. Tell me about that case. What was the story there?
After asking a few basic questions, it was time to get to the real deal. The officers were ready to dig deeper and uncover the truth behind Caleb's actions.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. So last night, there was a guy on Rosewood Way walking from the 7-Eleven, walking along Rosewood, but kind of near the bus stops there. There's 4 bus stops. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Right, he was over in the grass, and he said that you guys spoke for a little bit. You remember meeting him? I can show you a picture of him. That help you? Remember seeing that guy last night? Cause you remember seeing
I'm a dog on Instagram, dude.
What do you know about him?
I'm a dog. I know him from like about shit type shit.
What's his name?
Dog.
You said he's your dog?
Yes, I know.
Okay, look, I know what that means.
He was my homeboy, but I know him for a long time.
How long is a long time?
2-3 years.
So when you say you've known him for a long time, you say that, like, you guys have hung out before?
I know him, like, you know how you leave school, you come and look, oh, what's up, whatever, to the park.
Right. And so obviously you guys have talked. Friendly conversations? You ever have any beef with him or anything? Okay. And you said it's been a couple of years you know him?
That's what I said, probably 2 weeks ago.
The last time you saw him was 2 weeks ago? Okay, but the first time you met him was a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
So do you remember seeing him last night?
No. I seen her all that night. It was too much.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Last night, he went to the hospital, and he swears, as a matter of fact, that you robbed him at gunpoint. Yeah. With that gun right there.
What you doing now?
And a matter of fact, he was actually shot in the hip. He's okay. He's gonna be fine. But this is why we're here. So here's the thing. You're shaking your head, and what you need to think about is, you just told me that you've known that guy for a couple of years. You know him from around the neighborhood, that kind of thing. Which actually, that helps his case, because it actually means that he would have no problem picking you out. Because I showed him a photo lineup, like 6 pictures, and he picked you out immediately. As soon as he saw you, he was like, boom, that's the guy right there. What I'm trying to find out from you is, I don't have a doubt that you're the one who did it. I know you did. What I want to know is, he told me, and this is G shit, this is truth. He said he'd never met you before. He said he kind of recognized you from the neighborhood, but Not like he knew you. So here's what I want to know. Was it an argument that started? Did he pull a gun on you and you defended yourself and you shot him and that's what this is about? But I need to get your side of the story because right now all I got is his saying, hey man, Caleb shot me in the hip, took my wallet, took my iPhone, not his iPhone, it was an LG phone, and took off with it.
The officers have just made a strategic move. To coax a confession from Caleb, they're suggesting he might have been the real victim, hoping to get him to at least acknowledge the interaction took place. The question now is, will Caleb fall for this bait?
I don't know nothing about none of that, bro. That's for real. I don't know nothing about this.
Is there any way you could work on helping me get his phone back or the wallet?
What kind of phone
It's an LG. You didn't know the brand, but an LG.
Everybody got a type of LG. I ain't gonna lie, I could, bro.
To this question, why would he pick you out?
You know what happened? That's the same reason I wanted to go the first time. I got picked up by the line. I got picked up the line up. It wasn't me that dropped the charge.
Okay, but in this case, this isn't the only case where we're here. But you just told me, you just said on the record.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on, let me finish. You just said on the record that you know that guy for several years. Seen him a bunch of times. If that's what you're telling me, the idea that he mistakenly picked you out, that doesn't add up because it's not two random people that never seen each other. Maybe there was some sort of argument, a disagreement. Maybe he also had a firearm, pulled it out. You're in fear for your life and you're like, holy crap, this guy's gonna kill me. You do, you look away, you shoot him because you hit him in the hip. He actually wasn't even admitted to the hospital. He went, he got treated, and they released him that same night. So if that's what happened, we need to get your side of the story out. But if we don't have that from you, if you sit there and want to tell me you don't know nothing about nothing,
I don't really know what the fool talking about, bro. I got family situations coming up.
picture of somebody. This guy says that you know him. He runs a little recording studio out of his apartment there, right in that area.
Yeah.
This guy here, you ever seen him before? Alright, because he says he's known you for a long time as well. Early Tuesday morning, he said that it was you and 3 other guys with different street names. He said your street name is Glow.
Yeah.
And another guy named Hot, or Boss. Was it Boss? Went to his apartment, basically held 2 people at gunpoint, shot them, took all their recording equipment.
Luckily, Caleb is now wide awake, and his demeanor is shifting from unhinged to concerned. Deep down, he knows he's in big trouble.
Here's the thing. You're Caleb Hayward, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, the phone number, they actually had your phone number in their phones, right?
Yeah.
I searched your phone number. The service provider is Metro PCS, and according to Metro PCS, it belongs to you, currently. Actually, one of the victims, you once borrowed his phone to call your phone because you lost your phone. This victim's name, his name is Nicholas King. So he said that one time you guys were hanging out in that guy Leroy's apartment. You had asked him, hey, can I borrow your phone? I don't know where my phone is. And you called your phone from his, trying to find yours. Right, because I looked at his phone and sure enough, he had your number in there. So I got this guy, Leroy, giving me your phone number. The other guy didn't know your phone number, but it was in his phone. Same number. I checked with Metro PCS. Metro PCS goes, yep, it belongs to this guy, Caleb Hayward. Right? And then I show them pictures of you, and they both identify you. Just like the guy last night also identified you. For you to sit here and try to tell me that you don't know nothing about nothing, man, go ahead and roll with that. You can go to prison for a long time. But I'm trying to give you an opportunity here that if there's more to these stories, if it was a drug deal gone bad, or like I said yesterday, I think maybe it was more of a self-defense thing. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because the guy that was shot last night was no angel, right? He'd done some dirt in the past and stuff like that. So what I'm trying to look at is if it was self-defense and maybe he tried to roll you.
This was the point Caleb finally took the bait. In his revised version of events, Caleb claimed that he and the victim got into an altercation where the victim tried to choke him and pulled out a gun. Caleb asserted that he shot the man in the hip in self-defense. But if it was really self-defense and not a robbery, where did the victim's phone and wallet disappear?
Did he pull a gun on you?
Yeah.
Okay. So, can you tell me that at that point he pulls a gun at you, you're in fear for your life, so you shoot him back? Okay. Was it that gun right there?
No.
Was it a different gun? Can you describe it?
I don't know my gun. I'm being.
Was it silver or black?
Black.
Black? Was it a revolver or a
Revolver.
semi-auto? That's a revolver. Okay. And this Facebook page, did you make this?
No. This is not. That's not my page.
Okay, that's fine. Here, look. Oh, here's what I'm gonna do. Look.
My girl had my page too.
Look. I'm putting X through it.
My girl here, she had my page.
Is this you right here?
Facebook. Yeah, that's me.
This is you right here?
Yes, sir.
Can you initial that right there? Go ahead, put your initials there. Right there and there. Okay. Who's Snap Life Truth?
That's just some shit in me.
Okay. Because this right here, Caleb, that's you.
Yeah, Sean with Marvin and Caleb.
Right. But the phone number.
I see what you're saying.
What's your phone number?
47-284-2718. I just lost that.
So 407-284-2718 is what's connected to that.
I just lost that yesterday, bro.
You lost it yesterday?
Yeah, I was up there when that shit happened, bro. I was just shooting, bro.
So go back to last night. You see this guy. He's high on flakka, right? You guys are just talking, whatever you thinking. What, you know this guy for a while. You're good with him, right?
You want to get some more for?
He was asking you for flakka. Why? Do you sell it or something?
No.
Okay.
He's asking
you where he can get it. Okay.
So I want to get it, so I guess he's like shit, bro. Like he got me. Yeah.
So then he draws a pistol on you.
Yes.
You turn, you shoot at him.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever happened to his phone and his wallet? Because that was definitely gone.
I don't know about it, bro. I know it's done. I don't know if it was laying so anybody could ran up to him.
Right.
Okay. Shit.
Do you remember where you shot him? Did you see where it shot him? What'd you do with your gun?
Well, gave it back to who it belonged to.
Give it to who?
I gave it back to who it belonged to. He got license.
Who's it belong to?
I can't tell you that shit.
Okay. But
He got a gun license on. I'm tell you, he got a gun license.
Okay. All right. So you get back to him. You went back to Auntie's house. And what happened when you called the police?
I didn't call the police, bro.
Wait a minute.
I was.
He scared you, right? You were defending yourself. Why did you call?
I was scared, bro.
But how come? But if you're afraid and you're home, why not just call us and we come out and investigate? Take him to jail. You're good.
Bro.
You're a free man.
I was scared, bro. You really think I'm going? You know, see, I look at my record, bro. You really think you out of prison? Oh yeah, nah. Come on, man.
All right.
Feel me?
All right, man. Look, I appreciate your honesty on that one. I'm gonna look into talking to that guy again and see what he has to say.
That case right
That's that case, but I told you there's the other one here. This guy right here. You sure you never seen him?
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Well, he also goes by a different name.
Now that Caleb has clarified the details for one case, he also needs to answer for the other one.
These other cases, right? Home invasion, this other thing here. If it involves something else, like there was an argument, like I'm gonna give you my story. Wait for you to say it.
Like you got to argue with this guy. I'm just gonna leave it here for now.
I'm gonna give you.
Yeah, see.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there. That's all.
I'm gonna give you the scenario. Over to Quinn's house. You sure you never seen Quinn?
Mm-hmm. Never seen him before.
You go over to Quinn's house, and say Quinn owes you money, gambling or whatever, and Quinn don't want to pay him. He's basically like, "Oh fuck you," because Quinn's a little bit older, so I could see him being like, "You know what? Man, fuck that Caleb's a little kid. Fuck him.
Yeah.
He's 19. He ain't grown.
Young cat, you don't know better.
Yeah,
Tell him to go whatever.
Because he thinks he's fucking.
He's
a
no
tough
G.
guy,
Thinks he's
right?
no G.
Right.
Whatever.
He thinks he is. Right? He's a piece of work, that guy. Right. I could definitely see You say, you know what, dude, fuck this guy. I'm going to take his equipment because it's worth money, because the equipment's worth money. And if that's what it's about, and then he gets mad and tries to say you robbed him, all right, now he came to us and said that. Now I come to you and say it, and you go, I don't know nothing about nothing. Well, if you know nothing about nothing, and he's saying what he's saying, his story stands. But he definitely knows who you are. You guys are definitely acquainted because they both had your phone number. And they both look at your picture and go, yeah, that's the guy.
I'm gonna tell you this, bro. A lot of people use my phone. I'm gonna keep that honest, bro.
Now here's the thing.
I'm not no killer, bro.
No. Listen, so I'm gonna tell you something. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something else.
So
they told me that night. They said you came in there with another guy that they only know his street name of maybe. Let me look at it. I think it was Boss. They said when Boss came in, Boss had not you. Boss had a shotgun, and Boss had a revolver. Right? Little argument goes around, like people get basically kind of little argument ensues, right? Boss is holding them at gunpoint, pistol whipping them, and hitting them with a shotgun and doing whatever to the two of them. Not you, Boss did it. Two other guys that came in that they don't know because they had their shirts pulled up were taking all their equipment out. And then Boss shoots them. In that case, if that's what happened, you ain't on the hook for attempted murder.
Happened with this first one. I don't got nothing. I don't know nothing about the other one. I'm dead serious.
All right, man. Well, Detective Javier, you got anything else?
anything else you want to tell me about that one? About your brother saying he was... Cause you know I called you and you said your name was Steve. So why would you want to use Steve? You just nervous?
Yeah, bro. Yes, bro.
Okay.
A lot of shit going on, bro. I just lost it, bro.
So all you do is talk to me on the phone. I mean...
Well, for now, you do got the warrants. You got to go to jail, and I got to do more follow-up with the guy from last night and these other guys.
Do what y'all gonna do, take me in, bro. I cooperated like I told him to, bro. And told y'all what it was, bro, with the first situation. So y'all still gonna take me in, bro. They ain't gonna give me bond?
At the moment, no, but I can see if I can help you out with that.
Up to this point, Caleb had been trying to lie his way out of trouble, but his efforts were in vain. This is where his cool, I don't care act finally crumbles. In a matter of minutes, he's about to throw a massive fit.
And you want me to help you out?
Bro.
Listen,
bro,
dude.
I'm going to jail.
This is a two-way street, dude. How come? What do you?
Why not, bro?
Huh?
Why do you want to see my teeth for?
Because I got people telling me they're describing your teeth.
So we're asking. I ain't kidding.
All right, man. Listen, sit tight for a second. Officer's gonna be here to transport you. Okay? Let me shut these off.
What charges am I going in for right now?
Right now, you got the warrant, but I'll be honest. Once we go talk to these other people, like he talks to his guy again, if he points at you that he was asking you about.
Well, warrant? What you mean warrant? As in, what you mean by warrant?
The warrant that I showed you.
Subpoena?
No, the warrant that we just showed you. That's the warrant.
For the attempted murder and shit?
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
What's up? Alright. What are you talking about, bro?
What's up, Caleb?
Hey, what's up, bro? I'm ready to go, bro.
Say it?
I'm ready to go.
Alright, man, we just gotta wait one more thing.
What? Huh? Hey, I need to eat, bro. I need something to eat, bro. I cooperated. Come on now. Nigga hungry, bro. I ain't eat all fucking day, dog. Bro, I swear to God. God, bro. Bro. I'm telling you, bro. Y'all gonna have to come to this bitch and do something, bro. For real, bro. I swear to God, bro. Bro, I'm dead ass, bro.
Relax.
Bro, I'm hungry, bro. I need something to eat, bro.
Why didn't you just say
I
something,
don't
man?
care about nothing, bro.
Hey.
Y'all already got me in here fucked up, bro. I got a tit on the way, bro. Y'all trying to send me back to prison, bro. Y'all really gonna be fucked up, bro.
You want
For
to take a
real,
seat,
bro.
You can take a seat?
Bro, no.
Take a seat.
Do what y'all gotta do, bro. I don't care. Tase me, bro. Shoot me. I don't give a fuck no more, bro. Do what y'all gotta do, bro. For real, bro. I'm scared, bro. I'm scared, bro. I'm just fucking tore up, bro. I'm scared that is broke, bro.
WARD. I got more case information.
We'll make it you and
What's your ID number?
Why you taking pictures for, bro?
14391.
Y'all laughing, bro. Shit ain't funny, bro.
I'm talking. I'm sitting here. We're trying to get you out of here, man.
You don't understand, bro. Man, niggas just did like 3 years, bro. But that jail I didn't know about, bro. I'm finna be through, bro.
Too late for all this emotional drama now. While Caleb surely learned his lesson, losing one's cool in the interrogation room is not uncommon. However, this next suspect took things to a whole new level by trying to flirt her way out of trouble.
How long you guys been married?
It'll be a year in September.
Oh, okay.
Number 3. Amelia Bassoon. This is Amelia Bassoon, who at first glance seems super sweet and upset with her mumbled high-pitched voice and crocodile tears. But make no mistake, this is all a facade to appear innocent. She and her husband are under investigation for a chilling crime. They allegedly stole $50,000 from a dementia-ridden man, and when his daughter and grandson began asking questions, they silenced him in the most brutal way possible. Cynthia Stack, 52, and her 22-year-old son, Sean, were found shot to death in their Center Hill, Florida apartment on July 18th.
Hey, they got those off you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Here, I brought you some water. So, I kind of introduced myself out there, but I don't know if you heard me or not. I'm Brian Ferrer with OPD.
Amelia.
This is Mike Mareshi.
Yeah.
Amelia. Okay. All right, Amelia. Obviously, you want to know what's going on. Let me start at the beginning. I'm going to record everything. This way we don't miss anything, all right? All right.
Am I like getting arrested or something for something? Or?
I'm gonna explain it to you.
Yeah, we'll explain it all to you, okay?
Throughout the interrogation, Amelia will portray herself as the most kind-hearted soul on earth, her voice sweet and trembling with apparent sincerity. She will shed tears and claim innocence, all while subtly trying to evade justice. The officers, however, are well aware of manipulative tactics.
How long you guys been married?
It'll be a year in September.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you went to Valencia.
Mm-hmm.
What did you get? Did you get associates?
Yeah.
You get
Business management, minor
Business
in
management?
finance. Yeah.
You start your own business one day?
I'm a dance instructor, so
Oh, okay.
I'd love to.
Okay, so you work for Chase.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How long you work for Chase for?
December will be 3 years, I believe, or 4 years. I'm not sure. 4 years.
Any issues while you're working at Chase?
No, I got a write-up recently.
You did?
Yeah.
What happened?
I issued 2 checks for a customer, and I got a write-up for that because they weren't in the branch.
Okay.
But other than that, I've been pretty okay at work. I have a good boss. Well, I've had a good boss.
All right. So, Amelia, I can tell you the reason why we're here today
Mm-hmm.
is because of that issue with the bank.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Does that surprise you?
For this type of situation, yeah.
Okay.
Like this intense. I mean, I got in trouble at work, which makes sense, but I'm just confused about this.
Well, let's walk through it a little bit, okay? Let's walk through that and see how maybe we came here today, all right, and find out if this was just a misunderstanding or what, okay? So, what was the name of the customer?
Gerald.
Okay.
Mr. Gerald
You know his last name?
Stack. I think.
How long did you know him?
Oh wow, yeah. Since I moved here, actually, since last year, July.
And how did you meet him?
At the bank.
Just right up. So, I mean, had you been a banker for him for a while? I mean,
Yeah, so I've been his banker since I moved here.
did you? Okay.
Since we moved here.
So what happened with these checks?
Nothing. He called him. I had the record over global security.
Mm-hmm.
So when they came in, they pulled like call logs, they pulled like cameras, just to make sure like little signature files. Because I mean, it's still federal, it's the bank. So they wanted to make sure that I wasn't like, I guess, stealing.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to like do this whole like track record and contact him, make sure that like he did give me permission to go ahead and pull this money out of the account, to write these 2 checks out.
Mm-hmm.
Amelia told the officers that she had Gerald's permission and pulled out money from Gerald's account using 2 checks when he was not at the branch. But this statement was a lie. She had never received permission from him. This unauthorized transaction led to an internal inquiry by Chase Bank management and ultimately resulted in Amelia being written up.
Do you still have access to Gerald's account? Are you sure about that?
If I still have access to it,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I
You
mean,
can
I can still go into it and look at it,
And no managers talked to you about access to his account since?
no, because I
Do you know any of Gerald's family members?
I know his grandson who came to open the account.
Mm-hmm. What's his name?
I don't remember. I know they have the same last name.
Okay. And did you know him before that?
No, I only met him through the grandfather. And I know he has a daughter. His daughter's name is Cindy. She had called me.
She called you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What did she call you about?
I think last week, was it last week Monday or the week before?
Mm-hmm.
She had called me about her dad's account.
Mm-hmm. What did she say?
They had went into the branch for like a transaction history,
Mm-hmm.
and they were just calling me to confirm about the funds, about like what's going on. And
Cindy called you?
Mhm.
She called you at work?
Well, yes, at work. She was at that branch at Americana.
Okay. And what did she say to you? Mm-hmm.
She asked about the checks.
Mm-hmm.
That was really it. Oh, and the check that I had stopped that was supposed to go out, and then that he wanted to push back through, but it went out. So those 3
Okay.
things.
And you told her you were going to talk to her more when you got home?
Yeah, because I can't talk when I'm at work. I can't talk about the situation when I was at work.
Okay. So tell me about the conversation you called her when you got home.
Well, yeah, I spoke to her when I got home, but there's just certain information I'm not allowed to give her because there's no other name on the account besides the father.
Well, technically, you're not supposed to be talking on the cell phone with a client or
Well, yeah.
customer anyway, right?
Well, yeah, that's
All
the
right.
thing,
So
so-
you're not worried about that. You were just worried about giving her information about Gerald.
Exactly.
Okay. So what did she ask you about?
She was just asking me about the transaction history on the account, but I'm trying to let her know that I can't.
Since the bank doesn't allow giving out information, poor Cindy found herself in quite a pickle. Growing increasingly suspicious of Amelia, her questions were never answered. However, she tried to keep in touch with Amelia more and more, hoping to keep a closer check on her activities.
A couple. She was just asking me, like, where are the checks? Like, why are the checks not going back into my dad's account? Like, why, kind of that stuff. So, but I can't tell her what her dad told me, or I can't tell her, like, what the severity of, like, what was going on, or what the checks were for, or, like, I can only give her so much. I can't give her any information, really. And the thing is, the conversations that I've previously had with her dad was that, like, she's not, like, a good person, or...
Well, I guess my question is, why were you not talking to Gerald about it?
I spoke to him while he was in the branch that day. Branch stating that.
And what did you say to Gerald?
Nothing. I was just asking him if everything's okay. He was just like, he came here to put his grandson on as a beneficiary, which I've been trying to have him do for a long time.
Wait a minute. Put his grandson on as a beneficiary?
Mm-hmm.
Meaning that, so if something happened to Gerald, he gets all the money?
Yes.
But he didn't want to give him $50,000?
He didn't want to give him the funds right then and there. So that.
And this is where I get lost. I mean, follow me here. So he comes in, open an account, and he transfers $10,000 over, right?
Yes.
So why does he have to take $50,000 out to get to you to hold on to when he could just transfer $10,000 over like
Well,
that?
the thing is, at the time of, he didn't want to give him the full funds. So
Right, but Gerald's not spending a lot of money. Let's be real. I've
No,
looked at his
he's
account.
not
He's
at
not
all.
spending a lot of money, right? No. So he can leave 50. He's got well more than 50,000 in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he can leave 50,000 in there
Mm-hmm.
and not spend it.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't. It's not like he's spending money like it's going out of style.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't have to give you money to hold on to, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make any sense.
But that's what he did, though.
No,
so.
no, but here's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, listen, here's Amelia, listen. Okay, at a certain point in time, we have to move past it, all right?
Mm-hmm.
He's a nice guy,
Mhm.
and I'm sure you really do care about
I
him.
do.
You see now?
Amelia's lies are falling apart, and her body language has changed considerably from how the interrogation began. Her crossed arms and anxious demeanor reveal she is growing increasingly uneasy.
But it's not like I don't want to make it. Okay.
Mm-mm. No. Did you take advantage of that old man?
I didn't take advantage. Yes.
Then let's get it right, okay?
But I don't want to say I took advantage of him. No.
What did you do then?
I don't want to say I took advantage of him because he's a really nice guy.
Yeah? Things got out of hand. Okay? This got out of hand. I think what happened was Cindy was asking you for this money back and you didn't have it. And there's some issues there, okay? And things get out of hand. Sometimes, again, when we make a mistake, we do something wrong and the ball gets rolling and we can't stop it. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? Listen, you have your whole life ahead of you.
I know.
You have a 7-year-old son
That's
that
why once.
Well, no,
if the
this is,
money
hey, this
needs
is,
to get-
this, no, listen to me for a second. This is reality now, okay? All right?
Yeah.
You have a 7-year-old son. You have an obligation to him,
Mhm.
okay? So, whatever happened beyond this, all right? We need to know, because right now, we need to know. Because if you want to keep going with what you're telling us, okay,
Mhm.
then we're going to have to go on that, all right? And you have to understand.
Yeah.
At this point, the officers have made Amelia confess to stealing. But now they want answers about the murders.
Who did you talk to about this? Who did you tell about Cindy not stopping? Because she was continually calling you, you're saying. Who did you talk
She
to about
called
it?
me. She wasn't
Okay,
continuing.
who did you talk to about it
My
besides
husband's
Josh?
the only one that knows.
Did Josh do something that he wasn't supposed to do?
Not that I know of.
Is it possible?
No.
How many guns does Josh have?
He had the one that he shot himself with.
Where's that at now?
They took it.
Okay.
And shot himself.
What other guns does he have?
Nothing that I know of.
He never went and got another gun.
He got another gun maybe last week. He shot, the last time I've seen a gun in my house was when he shot himself in the leg. And ever since then, I don't want anything to do with one in my house. I don't want to see one. I don't want to touch one. I hate them. When I see one, I tremble. Like, it makes me shake. Because I was in the car when he shot himself. So, like, I hate them. Like, I don't want to see anything. And he got one, and I got so upset with him.
So he drove your car today for what reason?
He took my car today to work.
Okay, why did he do that?
I don't know. He just took it. Well, we've been switching back
Okay.
and forth. So today he just decided to take my car, and I was like, okay, I'll just drive yours because I'm just running errands today.
Did you ever talk with him about these inquiries that you were getting from Cindy?
Yeah.
Okay, so he knew that they were asking about it.
No, he knew. He knew about it.
Well,
he knew about the situation in general.
What was his response to it? What was he saying when you told him, hey, Cindy's asking questions about this?
Nothing. He was just like, why? Like, what does she want to know? And he's normally there when I talk to her sometimes. So.
But I would imagine, like, for two people like you that have never been in trouble in your lives, that's going to cause you some stress, wouldn't it? Because, like, hey, did she ever say that she was going to call the police or call Chase or make any threats about that?
It turns out Cindy had been threatening Amelia over allegations of fraud, which was creating tension between Amelia and her husband. Now the police are demanding more details, but to no avail. After some back and forth, Amelia put on her act as the innocent, heartbroken girl once more.
He said, I think you're kind of at this crossroads right now, okay? You've got Josh, who you probably love, and he's your husband, okay? But you also have Julian. And you got to picture that little boy. You got to picture not being able to watch him grow up. Think about that for a second. Think about being put somewhere very far away from him, and the only way you're going to have contact with him is through letters. You're going to get pictures in jail, in prison, of your little boy growing up. That's your future. He's going to grow up with his grandparents, maybe? Who knows? Now's the time, all right? You got to start thinking long and hard who you have loyalty to. If Josh screwed up, he screwed up. That's not on you. And anything you know about that, we need to know about. He messed us up. He did this. He did this. And I don't want to go in there and have him tell me that you told him to go do it. Do you understand this? This whole thing. I'm talking about everything. We can't do this anymore. We need to know.
I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to.
Listen, you have to trust us. Okay?
I don't want to get in trouble for
We know
any
you
of
didn't
this.
do this. We know
I
you
don't want to
didn't.
get in trouble for any of this.
What did he do?
Nothing to do with
What
me.
did he do?
I don't know the severity of what he did,
What did he do?
but he knows the relationship that I have with Mr. Stack. He knows that. I mean, I would take him food, like,
Listen to me.
so at a point he would get upset with me that, like, I'm too nice, that I can't kind of act with my customers, but he's an old guy. He has no family. He has nobody, like, nobody. And I guess he was started to get upset that why are you letting your feelings at work push you out, kind of like, and make you react out. Trouble. I didn't do anything.
Okay. We need to know. Well, then tell us, okay? Tell us.
I don't want to say. I don't know what he did. That.
What do you? Okay. What do you think he did?
I don't think he did anything.
They're both dead.
What?
Yeah. They're dead. So now we really need to talk. Okay?
How did they die?
They were murdered.
Where?
Again, I just want to really make sure we understand each other. 'Cause, again, it's just certain things that don't make any sense to me. They get lost. I'm trying to understand this, okay?
Mm-hmm. They asked me at work, why didn't he come inside?
And when you went to Gerald's house after that, you went and told him to say, hey.
No. This is a conversation we had previously. So he was like, I told him that, because you have to sign these documents. So I had to tell Global Security. They asked me, like, where
Did you
was
sign
he?
his signature?
Oh, no.
Listen, I looked at those. That does not look like his signature.
No, I didn't.
Who signed him?
He did. That I did not. No.
Right now, if we find out that you knew about this murder, contributed to it anyway, knew about it before or after it happened, you're going to be charged with first-degree murder, and that is life in prison, even if you didn't pull the trigger. Okay? So what Detective Ferreira has been more than patient with you talking to you about is, don't let us leave the room with you holding something back. If the evidence shows that you knew about it ahead of time, if you provided your husband with their address even,
How did Josh get their home address?
Well, I'm not too sure. He had their phone number.
How did he get their phone number?
My cell phone.
You gave it to him.
I gave him their phone number. He has access to my phone.
Okay. Did you let him look at your phone so he get the phone number?
And he takes my phone all the time. I have them saved under their names.
You two conspired to take this money from this man, okay? So when a family member, like he said, I don't know how many more times we're going to say it, when a family member comes and starts saying, I need, listen, this isn't a one-time phone call. This is multiple times. She's calling you multiple times, okay? You called her. We see it. We know this.
No, of course,
You called
yeah.
Sean. You dropped Sean off near his house. You know what? You opened his account. You know where he lives.
The officers are ramping up the pressure on Amelia, but so far she's been trying to shift all the blame onto her husband. However, well aware of her tactics, the officers see through her charade.
But I didn't give Josh their address.
Somehow or other he winds up over there. How does he get over there?
I have no clue. I didn't give him the address. And that's something you can ask Josh himself. I've never given Josh.
do you
the
think
address.
Josh killed these people?
Do I think so?
Yeah.
I would know. I'd hope not. I mean,
So it's just a coincidence that they ended up dead that day?
And he wasn't home?
Is he capable of killing people over this?
he's capable of killing someone, yes.
The police also interrogated Josh, revealing that he had a joint account with his son, the same account used to deposit money from the fraud checks. In a shocking confession, Josh admitted that Amelia was the mastermind behind the murder, though he claimed she had hired someone else to carry it out.
She's over there saying that you killed these people. You're over here saying that she paid somebody to kill these people.
Yes.
So my thing is that
I'll tell you right now, straight up. I was there My gun was taken from me by some black guy that said he knows Jay. Amelia gave him $10,000. I thought the money was gonna go get paid, as far as, okay, this is gonna get paid. Maybe they're buying drugs or something. Or
So
maybe,
the money, presumably this $10,000 would have come out of the TD account.
No, that was cash she had at home.
So the thing is, what I'm trying to wrap my head around is, one of you is a really awful person. You know, someone is letting their spouse go to prison for the rest of their life for something that they did. Is it you or her?
I didn't. I don't have a bone in me to kill anybody.
It's too long. I know you're cold.
Okay.
Hey, you need to talk to them. You need to get out from underneath this big time.
Mm-hmm.
Did I tell you who they work for?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're homicide detectives, so.
I know.
And they want you to be a witness, not a suspect.
Okay.
So the only way it's going to happen is you got to talk to them.
That's why I want to talk to them, because I just don't want to be involved in any of this. Like,
Okay.
I don't want any part of this. I want to be able to go home.
Okay.
This-
What didn't you tell me?
He is able to extract important information about the murders and that Amelia knew about the killings.
Basically said, like, what he did or if anything was done.
Did he say he shot him?
Well, I'm guessing he had his gun, so.
Don't guess. Did he tell you that he shot him?
Yes.
He said he shot him.
Mm-hmm.
Where did he go?
Oh, I don't know. He didn't say anything about
But he
that.
said he shot him. Who did he say he shot?
He said he shot the lady and the kid.
And the kid. Okay.
And it's just two innocent people. Like, it's just, like, why?
Don't worry about it. Listen, I'm going to get them. They're talking to someone right now. But I'm going to have them come here and talk to you, okay?
And then put me in the middle of this. A child. Like,
I know. Don't worry. I'll be back in a minute, okay?
Despite their antics and emotional displays, both Amelia and Joshua were involved in the murders. Joshua Ramsamy, 28, was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder with a firearm, while his wife, Amelia Bassoon, 25, faced 2 counts as a principal to first-degree murder. The emotional act, with her fake sweet voice and hair flipping, really got Amelia nowhere. Looks can surely be deceiving, and the next example is a prime case in point. The seemingly harmless old lady, who might appear to be the epitome of innocence, is in fact the most evil person you'll ever come across.
I love you.
He said that to you?
Yeah.
After you shot him, he said, Grandma, I love you?
Yeah. God damn.
Number 2. Cynthia Sedabaka. This is 63-year-old Cynthia Sedabaka, a mother and grandmother enjoying a twisted sense of happiness after brutally murdering her daughter's husband. After suffering a stroke, Cynthia's daughter Laura had invited her to stay in their guest house for recovery. But recovery was the last thing on Cynthia's mind. Cynthia had long disliked Laura's husband Gerard. While he appeared friendly, he was secretly harsh and aggressive, using tough love as a cover for his cruelty. Despite his abusive behavior, the family put up with him until Cynthia decided to take matters into her own hands.
Something happened today at your house, and unfortunately, Laura's husband, you know what Laura's husband's name is? Well, unfortunately, Laura's husband has passed away.
Huh?
Laura's husband was killed today.
You was killed when?
At first, Cynthia tried to display sadness. She thought she could just put on a show and get away with it. But it was glaringly obvious that she had little to no genuine feelings about her son-in-law's death.
Questions. We're going to ask you some questions because we're trying to figure out what happened today, okay?
All right.
Her tears quickly dried up, and when the interrogators asked her what she thought about the victim, this was her response.
Questions. We're gonna ask you some questions because we're trying to figure out what happened today, okay?
All right.
But the cries quickly turn into contempt.
So what did you think of him? Okay, and why do you say that?
That's the big thumbs down. You didn't like him.
Cynthia then went on to explain the real reason she disliked Gerard.
So mean to me and all of them.
He's mean to everybody?
Yes, he is.
But what she said next would send shivers down your spine.
Can't stop him.
To stop him, or
I did. I did. I was guilty.
okay. Somebody had to stop him.
I did.
Okay, it's okay.
Is he dead?
You tell me.
Gotta be dead.
You think he's dead?
I hope so.
Apparently, the real trigger for Cynthia's rage was a comment Gerard made about her before his daughter's spelling bee contest. In a fit of fury, Cynthia pulled out her revolver and shot him multiple times.
Says you can't go like that because it looks like you're ghetto in this.
Got your gun from your purse, and then what happened?
Went and shot him. Wasn't enough.
How many rounds do you remember firing?
15.
15?
Yes.
Did he say anything to you?
Grandma, I love you.
He said that to you?
Yeah.
After you shot him, he said, Grandma, I love you?
Yeah. God damn.
Did you check to see if he was dead?
I didn't care.
After carrying out this shocking act of violence, Cynthia casually made her way to a nearby Denny's for breakfast. She then headed to a casino to celebrate her birthday, all the while remaining unbothered by the horrifying deed she had just committed.
Is he alive? He's not? Oh, good. Oh, thank you. Boom, boom, boom.
About it?
No.
Would you do it again?
Yes.
After learning about Cynthia's involvement, Laura and her children were in a state of disbelief. They were shattered.
I wanted to. Because I wanted to go get him. Oh, honey. Come kiss me.
No, you killed my dad.
What's a higher power?
I prayed today.
Okay.
First time ever prayed.
What'd you pray for?
Hope he dies.
Oh,
During her sentence, Cynthia showed no remorse. She was sentenced to 50 years in prison. Cynthia would likely be spending her last time behind bars. However, the next teen had his whole life ahead of him, but still found a way to make things even worse for himself.
Just give me a minute.
Number 1. Quantrell D. Schwartzlow. This is Quantrell D. Schwartzlow, a 17-year-old teenager who was pulled out of his classroom at Orfordville Parkview High School and arrested on suspicion of strangulation in connection with an assault. The police brought him in for questioning, but instead of cooperating, he had a different plan in mind.
Just give me a minute.
The cop who had just left him in the room returned to start the interrogation, but he was in for a surprise.
Oh, no!
The reason Schwartzlow was in that room was an ugly, horrifying story. He had choked a young woman until she passed out and then sexually assaulted her, claiming he was trying to make her feel better. Deputy District Attorney Perry Foltz revealed during Schwartzlow's sentencing in Rock County Court. According to reports, the teenager was adopted by the Schwartzlow family when he was young. However, he later reconnected with his biological father, a big drug dealer, and used to enjoy spending time with him. The influence of his biological father, particularly his money and power, along with the attention from girls, significantly impacted Schwartzlow's behavior. The State Department of Corrections recommended a 2-year prison sentence, followed by 2 years of extended supervision for Schwartzlow's charges of escape and strangulation. However, the recommendation was to double that sentence. Schwartzlow's attorney argued that his negative behaviors stemmed from his biological father rather than his adoptive family. Fortunately, Schwartzlow will have ample time to reflect on his actions behind bars. What are your thoughts on these cases? Share them in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.